Last week in round sailing, we had some difficulties with our batteries, the propane bottle and the engine. We went to the capital Willemstad and checked out the colorful buildings. And then we got to experience some local Curacao culture, going to a drag race and eating from a trukipan.
It's the best.
We picked up Steve and Alcino in the morning, as they wanted to come with us to the boatyard.
$90.
We made a reservation for haul out a couple of months ago, since we need a new antifouling. This is the cheapest place to haul out in the area where we are now, and before we enter the Pacific. So we thought it was a good idea to get it done now. The boatyard is a 7 nautical mile jump from the anchorage, and there's 2 bridges to pass to go there. The first bridge needed to be open, and that's the Queen Emma Bridge, the floating wooden bridge. The entrance is notorious for big swell, but the bridge was already open, so we could go through straight away. Through the bridge.
Yeah. Good timing.
Yeah. We go alongside.
Yeah.
Go just here in the end, or
I think we just
in the
go
middle?
alongside here and maybe we pull it further.
Yeah.
Further up.
Let's do that. We pulled Ron closer to the shore, and they prepared her to be hauled out. Time to haul out again. But it's not looking too bad. It's not too dirty. But there's not a lot of antifouling left. You're not allowed to clean the hull with the high pressure washer yourself. So after they were done, we could start working. Willemstad has a big inner sea, and in the north corner there's a huge refinery with constant burning flames.
morsomt som gör sån sträv.
We started the day by taking the free bus from the boatyard to go to the grocery store and to pick up our new batteries.
Yeah, it's really hot today, and I'm removing the old batteries. Super heavy, 70 kilos each. So it's a pretty long lift from the floor up to here.
Careful.
Yeah. Alright,
Help.
I think I need a hand. Ett, två, tre. Good work.
Oi. Okay. We have no floor there.
Yeah, I just realized that floor was gone.
So what kind are these new batteries?
These new batteries are golf cart batteries, 6-volt batteries. 230 amp hours each. So we'll put them in both a series and in parallel. So we will still have 12-volt batteries, and in total it will be 460 amp hours in the battery bank, and we have another, I don't know, 70 amp hours maybe as a starter battery. Yeah, the old batteries were AGM. It's a bit better than the batteries we have bought now. These are just normal flooded lead acid batteries. But because AGM batteries here in the Caribbean are super expensive, so we couldn't afford that. So we went by normal 6-volt golf cart batteries, lead acid. So I think that will be okay, at least for 2 years, maybe 3. It's really hot. I don't know, I mean it's like, I don't know, 35 degrees, something like that.
Yeah, at least.
What are you doing?
Shut up. I'm making hummus for our barbecue. Tastes perfect. Very good. So it's what is it? Kidney beans, right? Kidney beans, olive oil, salt, garlic, and then cumin, right? And yeah, you should have tahini too, but we don't have that. Very tasty. So we're gonna go down, have a barbecue with the Norwegian family and the catamaran. So we're just preparing. You're gonna make the barbecue.
What's that in
sticks,
English?
grillspett. Barbecue sticks with chicken.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make a couscous salad too. So yeah, we're gonna be there in 25 minutes, so I think we're gonna get going. We were so lucky that we could borrow a propane bottle from our friend Steve, so we could cook while being on the hard.
Okej, de här. Är du klar? Yes, jag är klar.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice fix.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of things going on at the same time. You're down painting, putting on some new antifouling. In here we have everything upside down, more or less.
Yeah, let's go paint another layer.
While I was editing videos, Johan painted the second layer of antifouling. Antifouling is a type of paint that you use on the hull to keep away algae and animals to grow on it.
It's really uneven, the hull.
As before.
As before. And once again we're going to postpone the sandblasting of the hull because can't afford it here. They want over $1,000 I think. And we don't really need it now. We're not racing. So we will let the hull be a bit uneven and just put on new antifouling. 2 layers this time. And let's hope for it that it will last a bit longer than the last time. Last time we only used 1 layer of tin-based antifouling, which isn't very good for the environment. So this time we're going for some more environment-friendly Pacific Plus or something, I think it's called, international paint. It's without copper and without tin. If it's any good, I don't know. But it was the only paint they had here in the store, and so that's what we will have to use. So yeah, 2 layers of that, and I hope it will last at least a year, because otherwise it's a lot of money. Even so, it's a lot of money. We paid $950 for 4 gallons of this paint, so it's expensive, the antifouling. And so right now I'm waiting for the paint to dry a bit more so I can put on the second layer today. It's been really hot today, so the drying time isn't very long, 2 to 3 hours. So, but still a bit, not sticky, but close to it. We've been trying to find some new zinc anodes. We did that too in Grenada, but yeah. It's really hard to find suitable or the right size of zinc anodes here in the Caribbean. So we'll have to do with the ones we have. I think they will last another year, so it's okay. But we changed it on the axle. That's one we have found.
Hachi, come. Hachi. Hachi. Hey.
They break all the time.
That happens when you have very big hands.
Yeah.
Even if it's extra
I used
large.
Quite a few of them now.
Here you go, love.
Well.
You have some paint in your face.
Oh, that was a nice beer. Yeah.
So you are dirty and I'm clean, but I'm also working.
Yeah, a bit different work though.
Yeah. I'm using my head a bit more than you. You're using the body and I'm using my head. Editing, making videos and fixing all the stuff down below inside the boat.
Yeah, that's great.
So, second layer is done. ta ut den.
Är det okej?
Ja. Okej.
Okej.
Nej. Lite till. 10 centimeter. I think it's gonna crack. Maybe it's gonna crack, Johan.
Yeah, that's possible. Heavy shit.
Any last words to the batteries before we leave them?
They didn't serve us very well. They
No.
only gave us like close to 3 years. So,
No, less. Like
Yeah.
2.5.
Yeah, not very much. Okay, maybe it was a bit our fault because maybe we didn't treat them very well. 2.5 years, that's way too little for a AGM battery, that's for sure.
So we leave these in the battery graveyard.
Yeah. I don't want it to stick to the plastic sticks out of this. Just going to paint this on all of the 9 of them, and then put on the anodes, and then we're ready for the water again.
The latest update?
Yeah, we managed to find 2 zinc anodes on the whole island, but they were not a perfect fit, so I had to redo them a bit. Cutting them and drilling some new holes, and doesn't look very nice, but it will do. So that's nice. We had 3 new anodes, the axle one and these 2. The rest one are in pretty good shape, so we'll be okay for another year or 2. As you can see, the paint is blistering. That's because the primer isn't very good that we used when we redid the top sides. So that's really annoying. The moisture is coming in behind the paint. It doesn't affect the structure of the boat, so it's mostly cosmetic. Yeah. One idea we have is to just take off all the paint and the fairing and just leave the hull bare, because that's a good thing with aluminium. You could leave it unpainted and it won't impact the structure, the hull, the aluminium. It won't corrode, or it will corrode, but just on the surface, and then will stop. And that surface layer will be the new protection of the aluminium. So that's one idea we have, but yeah, we'll see. The problem is that we don't really know how fair the hull is under this paint and fairing, and it might be that it doesn't look very well, very good. Yeah, but for now we leave it as it is, because it's a big job to redo the painting, and it also costs quite a lot of money. And also, if we want to take away the paint, it's also costs quite a lot of money, because we need to sandblast it, and then if it doesn't look very well, we need to fair the hull again, and yeah, it's just annoying, when you put in a lot of work and time and money to do the top sides of the boat, and then 2 years later you have a problem because the primer wasn't working. So, because we did it really by the book, really thorough when we did this paint job.
No one is perfect, right?
No.
Not even Ron. I think we're ready.
Ready for what?
Ready for what? To go back to Sweden. We have packed our things, our belongings, and we're going back to Sweden for 4 weeks to visit friends and family. So don't worry guys, we're coming back, we're continuing the sail. But it's gonna be so nice to go back for a little while. And we haven't been home for a year and a half. That's the longest I've been away from Sweden, and I think for you as well. So it's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna celebrate our birthdays, turning 30 and 40 this year, so big birthdays coming up. So we are sweating away, like actually now it's literally dripping from your elbow.
I know.
On the floor.
I hate this. It's just too much.
You're sweating so much. We're gonna get picked up by Alcino, our Curacao friend. Yeah, 11:30, so a bit more than an hour. So we now just have to wait. Everything is prepared in the boat.
Nice, huh?
Yeah. We had prepared the boat by cleaning and opening all the doors inside the boat to keep it as ventilated as possible.
Okay, Ron. Bye-bye. We're going to leave her now for 4 weeks. And they're going to move her today from this spot to another area up there. Where they have a special regulations with customs. So you can leave your boat there for a longer period. Hope everything goes well. It's always a bit nervous to leave your boat like this. So let's go.
First time we're gonna leave her this long.
Yeah, but she will be alright.
She'll be fine here in the storage. Voila!
It seems to be a bit sweaty, Malin.
Yeah.
Is it hot?
Yeah.
Looking forward to the cold Sweden?
Actually a little bit. I look forward to be able to sleep a whole night without waking up all the time because I'm like totally soaked in sweat. And to have like to be able to have the blanket on top of you, and
right now it's a
very
bit
nice, and no mosquitoes.
Was that all?
I think so. Yes.
I hope so.
Have the passports.
Now I need to check again. Yeah, it's here.
Bye, Ron. Take care. Thank you for watching this episode. Hope you liked it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. That helps us out a lot. Don't forget to subscribe to see all of our videos, and stay tuned for next week's episode where we show you our Sweden. Bye bye!